He just runs in, starts screaming Russian, and then plays the Russian anthem
as he tears away
while driving away in a tank.
Oh, welcome back, Squidsters. We took a short break to watch some Ugandan Knuckles.
So now you guys have experience.
in Uganda, Knuckles, Russia.
Who's up? Matt? Brian?
I'll take
Caitlin?
it.
I got a sleepy baby, so I'm out now.
She is out.
I'm amazed because I was like stomach laughing,
Yeah.
and she's still staying asleep. So she's pretty out right now. That's just too fun. So yeah, now anytime that you see the damn Ugandan Knuckles, that's what
You know, I can't say that I've often seen the Ugandan Knuckles.
they're becoming a meme nowadays. Show us the way.
Show us the way.
You are a queen.
Muscle Forge Fitness.
I'm all about fitness, pizza in my mouth. Hey!
Hey!
That's all the fitness I want to
Who'd
do.
you steal that joke from?
Oh, that you can't paint that. No. Oh, I am
Okay,
okay.
like, did you hear the joke that I told Paul? I called Paul and picked up the phone and I said, "Did you hear about the bread truck that caught on fire? It's toast."
Womp, womp, womp.
Wah, wah, wah.
That was my dad joke. And the only reason why I thought of it was because there was a truck on fire that I was driving.
Okay, you didn't tell me that part.
I was like, what's burning? Oh, that truck's on fire. Hey, that would be a good joke. Like, I've heard that one
Honestly,
before.
the story is better than the actual joke.
Well, of course it is, because the joke is terrible.
Brian's buddy just dies, and he's just like,
White
see ya.
Thunder leaving his teammate out to dry.
Yeah.
Somehow
No, you
dodging-
guys have a truce.
somehow dodging.
The Paymanola just took that bomb. He's like, I've seen better days.
He's accepted his face.
Here he comes again.
Oh, he's using the sweet strange. That must be really frustrating as a roller to see another roller who's just running.
I think I get the assist with that one for the distraction.
Sure, we'll give it.
Thank you.
Pretend that this game counts as
They must have people who are just kind of dicking around, because I've only seen two people on their team, the roller and... Like, where's the guy with the dualies? There he goes.
Oh, hey.
Ohio.
Ni hao.
That would be pretty
Yeah,
sad.
take all these spots, Brian.
Oh my gosh. You guys lose?
Danger zone.
Wow. That's all I have to say about that. Nope, they lost. Because look, this entire section wasn't painted.
What the
Oh,
fuck? It's toast.
The dream is dead.
What is this, the PG or
Yours do, right?
PG-13 version?
I don't know how to make the, I don't know how to set that up. So we're just gonna say Watch at your own risk. I mean, there is a baby on the stream.
There's a baby.
She's asleep.
She's definitely asleep.
She's had lots to eat. She's pooped almost 5 times today.
Jesus.
Caitlin looks very tired.
Shooter's not clogged.
Really?
It's flowing. It's free flowing. Actually, it sounds a little clogged because it's like.
With the force that's coming out.
Oh, we need a camera.
We should save these and just be like, go Charlotte.
Memories all alone in the moon. We could like play this at her graduation.
I was gonna say at her wedding, and
Wedding works.
Have a stream of everything with that, and they'll start with it's like toothpaste.
Yeah, they've got some.
Yes, trumpet.
They've expanded. I can still.
Good bags. I've heard of a sexy sex man.
Those traps. Oh, David.
Oh, get tossed by them blues.
That was well played. Dang it. Where'd he go?
Oh, squid bags.
That crap.
His name's Crap. Oh man, we're gonna lose now too. Don't die. What is this guy doing?
Getting all the corners.
That's not very nice.
Look at the direction, then you put that in.
What?
It's a baby.
No, I gave it to you.
We have no way.
We have a way of knowing.
Show us, do we?
Oh, I had 3 rollers. That's why. Let's see the queen of sleepiness.
Show it the way.
I've never wanted my wife to fail at video games more than right now. Getting all sassy.
Hey, just remember, she was playing the game last time.
See, it'd be funny if she like dominates like that.
They should
where-
add play of the game to this. That'd be pretty cool.
Final kill cam.
Welcome to the stream, those of you who are here.
Is there actually people here?
There were 3 people here just a second ago, and then Brian scared them away.
Maybe your domestic words.
Ooh, domestic violence.
Can't we be in love? Like, I know Brian's here, but we can still be in love, right? Okay. Only if you lose. I mean, already it looks like... So I forget that in this game, they've, like, upped the model of the ink itself. So, like, in the last game, the ink just changed the color of the ground, but this one, you've actually got, like, the waves inside of the ink.
Oh,
you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
So you can actually tell if a roller has painted a certain section because it has the ripples of if you put too much paint on a rolling.
Downs had 23, 15, and 9 in 40 minutes.
What's that triple double like?
Caitlin, do you have any questions for the audience? let us know in the chat what your favorite color of ink is.
Which does not have to be your favorite color. Especially because there are no colors. I actually kind of like the colors.
You like the neon pink and the blue? I think nothing will ever beat the ketchup versus mayonnaise Splatfest.
For all of the wrong reasons.
For all of the wrong reasons. Legitimately, it did look pretty cool. I mean, all the blood and semen jokes aside.
Caitlin destroying the backline.
Have you died yet?
No.
Oh, Paul jinxed it.
Wait.
I mean, I wanted her to die, so.
Aggressive.
That way she could go back to base and paint all the spots that people missed. See? You like how I saved that? Yeah? Huh? Right? Huh? 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 I mean, what are we calling you? B-swag?
Change the bunch.
Seconds.
It looks like this.
Rip. Close. It's close. I think you got it. Maybe? No. Maybe? Maybe.
Oh.
It was close. A Caitlin special would have won. I think Brian's up. The White Thunder. The swag. I don't remember what Matt called you. He was on his phone, so.
Right.
Yeah, what was your name for Brian?
Swaggy B!
Swaggy B.
Swaggy B! AKA the magician, AKA the professor, AKA insert air horn here.
We've got high quality production on this screen.
We do.
We're our own soundboard. Yep.
Pacific Wizards, pretty well.
I do like this level. I like this level quite a bit, actually.
That's sports stick right there.
Well, so if you There was a lot of verticality in the original, in the first game with all the levels that they did, and they basically abandoned that in like the new levels that they made for this game. This is the first one that really features any verticality at all.
Sniper can't snipe! Sniper can't snipe!
Yeah, take that thing. Call that.
How do I get up there?
You just run into it and go up the line. And now jump. And just shoot that guy right in front of you. Are you serious?
Got him!
The professor, the magician, Snuggy Bee.
Professor Three
Now, you can
Shots.
walk across that. Yep, and kill that guy. There we go. I mean, don't bother painting anything, Brian. There's a guy gonna come up that wall.
Nah.
I warned you. Yeah, I like this. This looks good. Good job. Good job. And like, there's different ways to get to the second level. You can swim up the wall, you can use the zip line, you can walk up the side. Love it. There's like a risk-reward thing to being up here because you can't recharge your ink since the glass isn't paintable. But you have the inherent advantage of the high ground. It's a well-designed level.
Way to go, Nintendo.
Hashtag corporate chill. For Mountain Dew.
Hashtag sponsors.
Hashtag sponsors.
Hashtag sniping, no sniping.
We are sponsored by Nintendo and Mountain Dew.
And Activia.
And Activia.
The yogurt that helps you poop.
The yogurt that helps you poop.
And the Ugandan nachos.
We are sponsored by Uganda.
Show us to it.
Let's do it. You can put her down, too.
What's debating it?
How did you lose? What did you do? What did you do? You lost to a level 5 and a level 8!
That wasn't prestige level 5.
Well, if people are prestiged already, I'm gonna be pissed off. What a cute baby.
We're trying to put you down without waking you up. Should we all get in the bottom?
Oh yeah.
Or should I prop her head up?
No. Just kind of plops in there. It's. I didn't realize that this thing is like, what, $150 pillow?
That thing does actually look super comfy.
Yeah, it's supposed to like, they're supposed to really like it. But I got it on sale.
Nice.
I mean, I'm not going to tell you how much I spent on Pokemon stuff. Well, let's just say I had some Christmas money for Elaine Childs, and she would be embarrassed at what I bought. Hey, there's a guy there.
Spoilers.
I'm gonna kill the sniper.
Get out!
Think. jeez.
Yeah, so some of the dualies came back up.
My bad. Control the center better.
Mid lane.
Somebody got mid? I'm in the jungle.
Why do we have 2 top lanes?
Why do we have 2 top lanes? The eternal question. Are we short someone?
It's
Oh, that also result trigger?
Yep. Honestly, that's pretty much the only reason I use it is for the reload.
Because it provides so much health.
Because it does not do enough to be considered anything else. I know where you are. I don't know if we got it. We definitely did not get it. Even though I'm sure I got like 1,200 points. Close. Done? Folks, we're all looking tired.
what do you mean? It's not even Splatfest yet.
I don't think Caitlin's gonna make it to that list.
Yeah, she's
It's like you guys are parents or something.
I mean, have we done activities that, like, aren't our normal activities so far tonight? Got dinner?
I do lack some of my pet.
Caitlin's not quite with it today. But that's...
Listen to that Caitlyn patch.
Charlotte is definitely not giving her best performance. She is mostly sleeping.
Great.
You should have left this group because the one sniper is terrible.
well, thanks for nothing.
Sorry.
Vikings colors.
It's a sign. We're gonna win.
So where is the NFL right now in its playoff stuff?
We are
Divisional.
jerk. He freaking wasted all of that. Oh no, we're gonna win though because they got 3 rollers.
That is a lot of rollers. 3 rollers and a sniper.
So it's essentially the quarterfinals.
Quarterfinals. Okay. Who are we playing?
We
The
played the
New
Orleans
Orleans
Saints.
Saints.
Are they good?
They have gotten better.
They have a good offense. And I think they have a pretty solid defense.
Are we going to make it to the Super Bowl?
There's a possibility. It would be we are presumptuous to say yes,
We are favored to do that.
but we're also Minnesota, so
Yep.
So we'll miss the field goal?
exactly.
See, I know sports things.
You do.
I mean, granted, I learned that from, How I Met Your Mother, but... No, I think I legit... Now jump. Eat 'em.
No! The damn roller came back from nowhere.
Not quite working, but this stream needs more subs.
No, it.
We do need more subs.
Alright. Next thing for you wonderful people out there is subs or dubs.
Subs or dubs?
Which do you prefer and why?
Do you actually have strong opinions about subs or dubs?
Me?
Yeah.
Depends on the show. It honestly depends on what like I actually am doing at the time. Like if you catch a show and you're already listening to it, so it's a little difficult to go with that. But it also depends on what voice actors they use for the English translation, because
I mean,
some of them are annoying.
one issue I have is that there don't seem to be a lot.
Used it. Did you see that? I used it.
It doesn't activate right away. It's got like a. But I think you guys got it. Oh jeez, it's gonna be close. Oh.
I think we got it. We got both the corners. We should have it.
Zoom says dubstep is.
Ooh, you get that wub wub going?
Get the wub wub with the dub dub. So like the guy who plays Yosuke in the Persona series, he is in a lot of other animes, and it's always weird to me. And I don't watch a ton of anime, but it's always weird to me to have his voice show up as other characters,
I've had that happen, and I will admit that is a
and that's a little weird.
Alright, so who is your favorite dubstep artist? Since we're going completely off kilter.
Yeah, we need dubstep recommendations.
I need some wub, not some dub.
Not some wub dub.
Or maybe I wub dubbed when I wanted to wub wub.
I wubbed so hard. No, dub.
No, dubbed.
Not dabbed. We are anti-dab.
Dab. Have you seen the dog that dabs?
Why?
He raises
Why?
These are important things that we need to see.
Brian, there was like 2 weeks ago when I didn't know who Logan Paul was, and my life was so much better. I didn't need to know that there was a dog that knows how to dab. My life would have been so much better without that information.
So like, I knew who Logan Paul was because I watched the Philly D show. So like, I'm fairly, or at least I was, I wouldn't say I am anymore. I was fairly up to date on like YouTube gossip, and anytime they were messing with the algorithms or... And then suddenly, like, I kept seeing him on, like, news sites, and I'm like, what the heck is going on with this?
I saw a bunch of his vines when it was, and like
When he was on
they're
Vine? When
yeah,
Vine was a thing.
yeah. But, and I mean, like, he had some funny stuff, but then like
Right, get out
Hey,
there,
yeah,
do
you
something.
gotta...
You guys are in danger.
You're
yeah, it's a game of inches, Matt.
Yeah, well,
You're
you need a
losing
lot-
by meters!
You need a lot of inches, bud. Hey-oh, brr, brr, brr.
Penis joke.
That was a dick joke.
This
Dick
is not
Cheney
a PG.
or Richard Nixon?
But it's pretty funny that some of it's like this weird like conspiracy. You know, the media basically anytime is willing to throw YouTubers under the bus for anything because they know they're losing a lot of viewership to YouTube and other online sources. So like they had a deal with Casey Neistat. And I forget what the tragedy was. I think it might have been the Vegas shooting or something like that. And he basically made a normal video that he does, and then and told everyone that, hey, you know, the AdSense for this video are going to go towards this fund that supports, you know, people's medical bills for this tragedy.
Yep.
And they demonetized his video for that. because they said that it's YouTube's policy that they won't let you monetize on tragedies. And everybody was like, okay, well, fine, but it's not like he's showing footage of, you know, the accident. He's just trying to raise money for it, right?
He's not pocketing the money.
He's not pocketing the money. And it got even worse because, you know, frickin' Jimmy Kimmel, and their whole reason behind it is that it's not advertiser friendly. But if you look at, you know, Jimmy Kimmel,
Oh yeah, and all of his.
you know, he's got this
reaction.
He's
videos on air.
Jimmy Kimmel on air is basically talking about what a tragedy this was, and when you click on the Jimmy Kimmel video, there's an advertisement for Ford every time you click on that video. So the guys are kind of like, you know, you say this is your policy, but clearly this policy only applies to, you know, people who aren't a part of mainstream media outlets. And I don't know why it would matter anyways, because it's not like when people watch the news at night that people say, no, I don't want...
Yeah, we can't run ads.
We can't run ads during the news, because...
What did Logan Paul do? He like made a video about like found like a dead body and made a joke
So
about it.
he was apparently traveling in Japan. Hashtag reaction video. He was apparently in Japan and decided to go to what's called the Suicide Forest, which is a forest at one of the base mountains in Japan that is notorious for people going out and committing suicide. Japan actually has a pretty serious depression, I don't know what you would call it. Problem situation.
Okay.
Because a lot of people kind of stigmatize mental health issues in Japan. So anyway, sure enough, what he was wanting to do, like, you don't go wandering through a forest that's known as the Suicide Forest just for giggles. He was looking for something, and he found it. Legitimately stumbled across a Japanese gentleman who hung himself in the forest. So they literally came across a dead body, and instead of cutting the feed or being like, you know, we're gonna stop it here, we're gonna stop the cameras rolling, they continued to film and start making fun of the dead body that was hanging there from the tree. And it's like, are you kidding me? And the thing that probably speaks the most volumes of it is, of course, he immediately gets backlash. And he goes immediately backpedaling on the thing. He's like, oh yeah, you know, I didn't know what I was doing, I wasn't thinking. And it's like, dude, you have to film it, bring it back to your editing place, rewatch it, edit it, crop it, build a thumbnail, build a description, upload it to YouTube, and then submit it.
Right.
And you did all of those, and now you're supposed to be, now we're expecting you to say, I didn't know what I was doing. You're just a scum. Because that's exactly what you were. You got what you wanted. And you're just upset now, because, like the scum that you are, you're being brought down to earth.
Where did that guy come from?
Yeah, I didn't see that.
His career is essentially done.
Yeah, he's
Well, he's done a lot of stupid shit in the past too, so it's not
This
like,
is not a first time offense. This is just his most previous.
like his neighbors frickin' hate him.
And I wouldn't blame him. The dude is literally just an asshole for money. Like, I don't understand how he can be that bad of a human being. Look out! 360 nose go!
Yeah, there was like about a week. Every time I went on YouTube, there's like reaction videos to Logan Paul, and like I just don't want to even click on this to get people views.
I played that so poorly.
And that's the other thing is, of course, because moral grandstanding is a thing that instantly comes out an entire wave of reaction to the Logan Paul videos and all of these no-name YouTube time YouTubers
Oh my god, don't offend it.
now need to discuss it, how appalled they are that he would do something like this. How they don't understand how somebody could be so heartless and blah, 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 blah. You guys
Are you serious?
yeah, that was weird. You guys are monetizing literally from the same tragedy just by taking the other direction of it and claiming that you're so appalled at what's happening.
Yep.
These guys are it's like, I have no sympathy for people who are making the
Yep. Oh jeez.
Wow. We got
Damn.
fucking destroyed.
Wow. Wow.
That was it. That was it.
Wow.
And that's
mean,
all I gotta say about that.
I think the splat power ratio there was like 1,800 to 2,000, so I don't know. I mean, that's look. Whatever. I'm salty. I need another one.
Bring on that League of Legends salt. We're going Indian food salty.
I don't
So-
think of Indian food as salty.
Some bad curry salt over here.
Yeah, so I put forward the YouTube mainstream media conspiracy bit, not in defense of this guy, because he's
No,
a prick.
he's literally just
And he's 22 years old, I think, so it's...
But honestly, it's we're
What
making
the hell, guys?
Yeah, it's the same crew. The unfortunate part about this whole story is simply the fact that online celebrities shouldn't be a thing to begin with, but they are.
Yep.
And unfortunately, the whole populace is based off of how obnoxious they are.
Yep.
And it's not entirely true. Apparently, Jenna Marbles is supposed to be one of the villains. Absolutely. And don't care to know about Jenna Marbles, but apparently she's one of the villains.
Alright. More than I know about Jenna Marbles.
The only thing that I know about Jenna Marbles is she runs a show on XM radio that's called like Listen to it. That's also because it's top 40 music.
Right.
And it's not Casey Kasem, so I can't listen to it anymore. We missed the attempt. Oh wait, I mean Casey.
Oh, I killed someone.
Slaughtering some squids out here. We're doing it to them before they do it to us. I wish you could melee in this game. Like,
That'd be
that's
cool.
yeah. I was like, oh, freaking pistol whip him. Well, that doesn't work. That's his name, pistol whip.
Oh, I got him! I got him.
With the bomb.
From his grave.
Holding the front line, boys.
still danger, so I don't know.
So you should be just fine.
You're gonna be fine, baby doll. Well, and I wouldn't go so far to say like that YouTube stars shouldn't be a thing, because there's certain people that do a lot of good work. Like, there's good YouTube shows.
That's what I'm saying.
And a lot of the shows that I watch, like, have gotten really hurt because of stuff like the Logan Paul deal, or PewDiePie with his PewDiePie with his on which one? Oh yeah, just a little bit. I have to repaint them. I'm still figuring out how to do it best.
Does it say, was this the first batch?
The orange one was. The red one's the new batch.
The red one's the good.
The red one's pretty good still. But honestly, I think it sucks because like legitimately there was a guy who does a show called Who Dat, and he goes through obscure video game characters and like does like a thorough 25-minute video on the backstory and the significance and you know, the art direction on each one of these characters. Mm-hmm. But everybody's ad funding got cut in half when PewDiePie dropped the N-bomb like on one of his streams, because YouTube's like, whoa. And like Game Maker's Toolkit is a phenomenal show about video game design. I don't know, there's lots of interesting people who make content on YouTube, and I know it's only like, you know, the 10 to 12 really famous ones that get any attention. Do they... Oh! Why don't you do this for the normal levels? This is cool stuff! Ugh. Watch out. Oh, you're gonna get wrecked. You gotta move.
Until my ally does not shoot the one.
Well, the problem is somebody summoned the rockets, so like there was nowhere to swim. Oh, I love this level.
That was not Squid Bag worthy because we're in danger.
Well, I think it clears every time. So that's actually kind of cool because again, what you know, it kind of adds a layer. If you swim in and hit that guy, you'll kill him because his gun doesn't fire straight. I think it'll be hit or miss till we get our place in. Because like the secret strategy here, Brian, is you can swim up the walls to get the higher ground, but that requires you to paint the walls. If you don't paint the walls, you can see the enemy approaching.
Oh.
You gotta get the next level squid strats.
Where are you guys?
Over there. No, this is pretty cool. I like the invisible. Oh, keep moving, Watch out. I wouldn't jump to him. He's gonna die.
No, we're going.
Yeah, go to the middle and just like spin like crazy.
This is how we win.
Press your button. Oh! Caitlyn special.
We might be closer than we think.
Oh!
Closer than we think.
Oh, shucks.
We were close though.
Wah.
That was a pretty good last minute ditch.
That was a good. You almost got it.
We were close. Definitely close.
I don't think.
Ability unlocked. Speed.
But like all the cooking shows, you know, like there's legit stuff. I mean, the spray painting that I did for these controllers was because I found a guy who owns a car shop and just does tons of instructional videos on how to finish and style your car. So I don't know. But I guess I don't know how, you know, Logan Paul making an ass of himself on YouTube is any different than like Dave Chappelle making an ass of himself. Now, granted, you know, they're really big asses, but you've got, and Chappelle's probably not the best example, but you've got like pop stars who their full-time job is making an ass of themselves.
True.
Yeah.
So, can you say Kanye's full-time job isn't making an ass of himself?
Yes, because he actually does music, which takes skill.
Well, yeah, but I mean, they're
I'm not saying that
entertainers,
he's
right?
an ass, but that's not how he makes his money. If he were just an ass.
True.
What? That was body.
What? What?
He did 360, that's good too.
I don't know how I didn't kill him.
Like, I don't see what people like Logan Paul bring to the table more than just video games.
Yep.
But clearly people like him, right?
Yep. I think it's teenagers.
That's the thing,
Really
is they've
teenagers.
actually shown that the vast majority of his
Holy
populace
smokes.
is middle schoolers.
This guy is a good roller. Like, and I don't know how you become a good roller. I've tried rolling.
So,
It's the same as-
impressionable youth that think that being an a-hole is how you become a cool kid, not interested.
Wait, you're saying that being an a-hole isn't how you become a cool kid?
No, that's what that's what we're reinforcing, which is what I don't like.
Why? I'm always getting killed by rollers!
They have two rollers.
It's the middle schoolers that watch all the shit on YouTube, all like the reaction videos.
Yeah.
I got stuck in an elevator for 2 minutes. I almost died in an elevator.
Did you really?
Clickbait.
But those are good videos that are out there. Where the smallest thing happens to somebody and then they make a 5-minute YouTube video like how they almost
Brian? I don't have time for this right now.
You can make a YouTube video right now saying how it's
How's
Splatoon 2 is against you. Has it out for you. Because they keep putting you on shitty teams.
Nintendo is racist.
Nintendo is racist.
Just trying to stick to the white man.
Oh, that guy's gonna die. Why are you all jumping to me?
Is there in the back?
That is not a smart strategic strategy.
Use the bomb, use the bomb, use the bomb, use the bomb.
We lost. Guaranteed loss. Because everybody jumped.
GTL.
Jump around.
You can pull your heads out of your asses and give me 2 more points. If they hadn't jumped, they would have like just gone straight and we would have won.
Hashtag
The,
squids before hoes.
oh my gosh, Jake, you gotta back me up on this, Jake. Well, super jumping is stupid. Why would anyone super jump?
It's sometimes useful. Hashtag
It takes
building the backline.
It takes forever.
Hashtag.
Unless
Hashtag
you
all eyes north.
got the roll ability, you almost always die because it shows the enemy team where you're jumping. I'm sorry. 2 peanuts were walking down a road, and one was assaulted. Speaking of which, I do have my bad joke list here, Matt, and I should send it to you. Well, I don't know if this is a complete list,
It's okay, as long as we've got to start.
but it's got a good.
Is one of them 2 fish are in a tank? One turns to the other and says, "How do you drive this thing?" The other says, "Holy shit, a talking fish."
That was the worst delivery of any joke I've ever heard.
What do you mean, Paul? You know what makes a good joke timing?
Becoming a vegetarian, Brian, is a big mistake.
Oh,
This has like invisible floors.
yeah. Invisible.
Are you serious?
You said walls.
You
not
Were you not watching before?
not really, to be completely honest.
This is why the professor, aka the magician, aka Beelzebub, aka his best friend, aka insert air horn here, is not progressing very well with his squidding. Because he does not pay attention to gameplay.
I think Brian's goal for 2018 should become a better shoutcaster at Splatoon.
Does anybody know how to post videos to Facebook?
Okay, like the shoutcaster is the guy who does color commentary,
Yes,
right?
yes.
Not just shouts.
No, that was legit a color commentary. So someone threw down a dunk, and his comment was, "Does anybody know how to post videos to Facebook?"
Okay. So here, we got some more good jokes for you, Matt. I told my girlfriend to meet me at the gym, but then I stood her up. Hopefully she'll realize the two of us are not going to work out.
Oh, you got squid bagged!
It took you 5 shots, dum-dum.
Can we get the replay on the squid bag?
It's coming up on the
It's
replay
coming
right
up.
now. Here it is.
Here it comes. Oh, here he goes. He's gonna die. And squid bag. That's probably super confusing because like anybody who's watching it online is seeing it.
Oh, there it is. The reverse.
Oh, get off my lawn. Is his name? And
Get out of my swamp! Oh no, that guy! That guy!
The magician. Swaggy Bee.
I saw an ad for burial plots and thought to myself, this is the last thing I'll need. Oh, yeah, boy! You got a 13-year-old squidding you, dipping their squid tentacles in your mouth.
Whoa, Paul. That got a little too real.
This is a family show.
This is
Fuck.
not a family
There
show.
is nothing about this that is.
Oh! Shit out of you, boy!
Yeah, boy!
Oh, oh. No, I think you lost. No, maybe. Ah. Long live the...
You guys are ruining my splat power. That's all I say.
You're doing that
So,
yourself too.
so we take turns,
took
Jake,
first!
playing.
Yeah, so
It
if
is.
it's ever bad, it's just Swaggy Bee.
Yeah, if
I was
anybody
just
loses,
first!
it's Swaggy Beat. You know, if it's me or Pacific Blizzard, then you know a win's pretty likely. You know,
You make them sweet plays.
we make them sweet
Team
plays.
too heavy.
If it's sweet plays on the back line, then it's definitely Pacific Blizzard.
If
If it's just all around good squidding, you know that's...
sounds good, Jake. We'll see you later.
Bye!
Later days, Squidster.
Jake says we should check out his channel, but it is family friendly. We'll behave ourselves if we ever stop by. So one of the, like, they're getting pretty clever with their new weapons. There's an, you can only go up the side. So you know how they have the umbrellas?
Yeah.
They released a new one that when you hold the button, rather than like releasing the umbrella, you can continue to shoot. And it's like you have like a turret essentially with a giant shield in front of it.
Oh, really?
It does almost no damage at all. So you're sacrificing damage for the ability to keep shooting while you're shielding, which you can't do for the other umbrellas.
Got your bucket, boy.
But it's pretty interesting. They have, oh yeah, kill that guy. They have like a popper.
How did he get me? You dum-dum! Hit him! Ugh, turn around and shoot.
So it's basically shaped like a bottle of champagne, and if you hold down the trigger, it shoots like a short-range spread for like painting, and if you tap it, it's a long-range burst shot. So you change the range on the gun depending on how you shoot it.
Oh.
And it's like super stupidly strong.
Oh.
Because its range, when you tap the trigger, its range is literally as good as a sniper's. You know,
So when you're holding it down, is he shaking? Or is your...
yeah, you gotta jump there. So you know it fires like Matt's gun. It's a little bit shorter range and it doesn't shoot as straight, but like it's a continuous stream of shots when you hold it down.
Gotcha.
And then when you tap it, it does that long range sniper shot. And it's not quite like a sniper rifle, because the sniper rifles in this game are hit scan weapons, which basically means if you line up the cursor and release it, it's going to kill the person as long as they're in your sight. There's no travel time on the bullets. This one has a travel time on the bullet. Almost all the other guns in this game have travel time on the bullets, except for snipers. But it's kind of interesting to see what they're doing, because they're not adding like new types of weapons, but they're adding interesting or different use cases for the existing types. Like the umbrella was always there, but you were never able to shield and shoot at the same time. Right. You can with the sword. No, you guys are way ahead.
Yeah, I think we still got it though. Oh yeah, big time.
So I'll show you the umbrella, and I'm no good at it at all, because I think you basically have to kind of stick with your team in order to make it worth the pick.
Yup.
But I do want them to make it so that you're not on this rotation of stages, because I hate playing the same stages over and over and over. There are tons of good stages in this game. Yeah, it used to be every 4 hours. forget to do my splashdown. Did you see how that worked though? Because like he was trying to shoot at me. See, he can't hit me. I mean, it works pretty well when I've got teammates with me.
Apparently the Los Angeles Clippers proposed to trade for the Wolves. Blake Griffin for Karl Anthony Towns. Yep.
What a joke. That was a trade that they needed to do.
No, there's a lot of jokes out there about this, about them
it's close.
after the trade.
Come on! Yeah. So that's the umbrella.
Yeah, that's good in close combat, but
it's really interesting.
yeah,
Like especially if you're in like the ranked modes where you have tower control and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like if you could sit on the tower with the umbrella for a couple seconds while your buddies take care of everybody, it's interesting. So. I don't know. You guys still good? You want to keep going? Or? Done?
I can do one more.
One more? I switched you back. You don't have to umbrella. Team action?
Team action!
Team action is OP. Not really.
Subs not dubs.
Subs not dubs.
Gee.
Don't tase me, bro. No ghosting.
Kaylin looks a little sleepy. You gonna go up to the bed?
I feel like she's gonna be hungry soon.
Can you do that? I mean, she is kind of like the mascot for Friday Night Ink. I mean, she's the one who inks.
Oh, get some!
I don't know what our friend code is. We can check in between and we'll throw it your way. Ooh! Oh my gosh. How did you survive? No, keep going. Look out.
thought my buddy was coming.
What?
There's a bomb. There's a bomb.
The reason I survived is because of fucking shit, man. That's why I thought my buddy was coming.
I really like the invisible walls, man. Especially since they've got the little cleaning robots on them, too. He's just like...
I got one!
You got one. I love it when the dualies are just like rolling all over the place.
What was the little arrow thing?
So that's when you see the lines, someone on your team has used a special that shows where the enemy players are. Oh, it's hard to see.
Well, I got.
And it works with the missiles too. Anytime somebody launches the missiles, you'll be able to see where the enemy players are. So there's a guy on your left. Death from above. It looks like this map has a pretty good bottleneck in that middle section. So you probably want to try to take the high ground. Yeah. Rain down the ink.
Going down!
Oh! That was good. I like that. Oh, nice. I really think you should have invincibility during that, but...
No time for spit damage.
Through your bomb though, right? Oh god! Throw bomb!
I tried to, it didn't work, but I think we still got him. Yes,
Yep.
we definitely did.
Okay, I think the easiest way to do this... Look at that! 1,500?
It's actually not there, it's only at 500. You can get 1,000 for the bomb.
Oh, never mind.
Burr, 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 burr. It was all fighting around the grid.
Yeah. Okay, so I think if we go here, then here, then here. Can you see my friend code? Quick, write it down.
Pause the stream.
Pause
Click
the
it or
stream.
something.
Yeah, pause the video. Because it will definitely disappear. If that's my way to get out of queues if they're taking too long, because Splatoon will boot you if you check your friends list for too long. I don't know why. I hit
You're up
Sexy
against
Mare.
Sexy Mark.
Sexy Mark and Uncle Chop. Need more
Was
action.
that thing really Mantum or
Yes.
Dude, I love the drawings in this game. They're great. Yeah, you got toast.
360 it? 360 it! Oh gosh, there's so many.
That was a little rough.
Digging the sweet. It's really good for me. For those of you that are tuning in late, oh! Oh, with his last ink ball, he
What?
kills
Did
it.
you see these guys? What is this? What is this strategy? Like, just did they die? I don't know how's that gonna work out for them.
Well, he's still there, so apparently, well, he's still there. What was there?
I don't know.
Get them doolies, baby. Get that crap out of my house.
Oh. Ah!
With them skills that thrills, baby down.
Okay, the pause thing works.
Pause button. Oh, your doolies ain't got nothing on us, boy.
Dang it.
Not get the last kill. But you definitely beat the crap out of them.
Alright, I think we did. I think that was some honage.
Oh, you had 1,400 points.
I had 12 kills.
Oh my god.
Action Defender. Well, I think that was our last game for the night. We will accept your friend request. We'll be on tomorrow, probably. So if you're back on tomorrow, we can play some rounds if we find other people. But thanks for tuning in. This has been Friday Night Inc. Until next time, later days, Squidsters.
Fucking up the light.